Hey everyone, Liz Landine here, your Essential Strategy and Action Coach with your Strategy Slay tip of the day. Today's tip is to embrace execution over clarity. And if you've ever heard yourself say, I need clarity before I can get started and then I'll be ready. And I'm pretty sure I've said this myself. But the bottom line is waiting until you're ready and until you find more clarity many times is just, unfortunately, an excuse to kind of sit on the sidelines and to not do the things you need to do or to not possibly even do anything at all. And more times than not, what's really happening is we're afraid to fail, or we're scared what people will say or think, or maybe it's even that we don't fully believe in ourselves enough yet. It may also be that we're wanting certainty, and we think that clarity equals certainty. And speaking from someone who works with clients every day on creating more clarity in their life and in their business, I can tell you that certainty is really not part of that equation, especially as an entrepreneur. And even the pursuit of gaining complete clarity is really a myth. If anything, clarity, this idea of clarity at times could really just simply be choosing the better of like two scattered and fuzzy decisions, right? That may be clarity. And we may feel like, all successful people have everything figured out. They know exactly what they want to do and how to do it. But it's really not true. Most are always in a state of change, in a state of flux, and just trying to figure it out as well. And we all deal with and encounter these feelings frequently. And the key is really, I think, acknowledging that, accepting it, and doing the things you need to do anyways, right? Do the things in spite of the lack of clarity that we may be waiting for and expecting. And there's a tremendous amount of peace and power that comes from the realization and allowance that complete clarity in many ways is somewhat of a myth. And as much as I talk about clarity, and it's something, really I do help clients with every freaking day, one thing I know for sure is that things will never become more clear just by thinking about it and not acting. And I'm not saying jump into things blindly and take risks without doing your research. Strategy is very, very important. But what I am saying is talk is cheap. And we can talk brilliant ideas all day long, but they really mean nothing if you don't ever decide to pursue it, because maybe you're stuck in analysis paralysis and constantly thinking, oh, I'm not ready because I'm unclear, right? That's kind of maybe a mindset. So hence why I'm a strategy and action coach, because I love helping people kind of get to that point and figure things out. So no one's ever 100% clear all the time. And embracing that fuzziness at times is very much part of what it means to be an entrepreneur. So I would suggest you get to know it, right? Get to know that uncertainty, snuggle up with it, make friends with it, because it's really not going away. But we can definitely gain, some clarity and get some answers by doing one massively effective thing, and that's action. True clarity comes from taking action. It's that simple, really. It's in the doing and the execution that clarity will come, and it will present itself and it will make itself known. So step one is to create your plan of action. That to me is essential. It's a non-negotiable. Having a well-defined written plan of action is gold when it comes to the process of gaining clarity. Step two is to execute that plan. And as they say, a scattered plan, or maybe A plan that's not quite perfect, acted upon today, is still better than any perfect plan never executed because you don't feel ready enough or you don't feel clear enough to do something about it. So I like to look at it as an equation, right? Clarity. And really it's strategy plus action plus some time gives you clarity. So you have a plan, you execute the plan, give it a little bit of time, and you're gonna be amazed at how much clarity you're actually gonna get from that. So, we don't need more time pondering, we don't need more time brainstorming and strategizing and researching. We need good old damn action and execution. That's what's going to bring us clarity. That's what's going to make us more decisive, more productive, and bring about results. So I would say the next time maybe you find yourself thinking, I'm not ready, I need to get more clarity, A, contact me, that's what I do, of course, and or B, put a time limit on it, right? Put a time limit on your research phase or your brainstorming phase, whatever that is. Then make a decision and do the freaking things that need to be done, right? To move those ideas, those projects, those initiatives, whatever it is, forward. That's how we get true clarity, right? And not before. So as an entrepreneur, I say embrace the roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship. It's absolutely worth it. So buckle up and get moving. Hope you found today's tip helpful and look forward to connecting with you soon.